This one, I had to go with the Indiana Pacers. I'm gonna say were the 90s, and I will say the 90s and early 2000s Indiana Pacers, were they a good or a great team? I'm gonna say they were a great team. They were one of the Reggie Miller era. They always came so close, but they kept losing to the New York Knicks or the Chicago Bulls or the Detroit Pistons. Um, they did went to the finals in 2000, but they ran into Shaq and Kobe. But the Indiana Pacers from the Larry Brown era to Larry Bird to even when Carlisle was the head coach, they always came so close. They had so many good players. In the 90s, you had the Davis boys, Rick Smiths. Um, and then the early 2000s, you had late 90s, early 2000s, you had Jalen Rose with Reggie Miller, Mark Jackson as well, who came to the team in 95. And then in 2004, man, 2004, 2005, they had a great squad. But as you know, the Malice in the Palace brawl um, destroyed their chances of winning at all. They had Jermaine O'Neal, Ron Artest, Steven Jackson, the list goes on and on. You had the best interior defense in Jermaine O'Neal and the best perimeter defense in Ron Artest. So the Pacers were always there. I can't say that they were a good team. I feel like they were a great team that came so close to winning it. And can we imagine how that would have been like for Reggie Miller to be put even on a bigger pedestal if he were to be a champion? Um, but they came so close, so close. So I just had to talk about Indiana Pacers, even though they were rivals of the New York Knicks. And Reggie Miller did make me cry. I gotta admit it. He made me cry when I was about to be 9 years old, when he just kept daggering three after three after three. In 2000 of Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, which eliminated my Knicks. I literally cried. I literally did. And my dad was like, "This is sports, so things like this gonna happen." But yeah, that was painful. But I was little, so that would not happen today as an adult. But because it was my first full season watching the NBA, and I'm a Knicks fan, it hurt a lot.